Singing. Hello! Hi!
In this quaint cottage-like setting, hold some of your beloved children's shows inside the Jim Henson Studio.
Here we are.
Yeah, look who's behind us. Kermit the Frog.
The Frog.
We are going to get ready to go on an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour at Jim Henson Studios. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Let's get ready to go on this adventure that rocks.
Studios. Here we step into literal Hollywood history, where you can see this whole complex designed to feel a little bit more homey when Charlie Chaplin built it. We have the barn where he built his sets in the back, and we're going to go through the studios. But what we love about the Henson Company and them inviting us to their studio lot is they do things specifically for us.
Theater inside Henson Studios, and yeah, they got bean bags. One of the highlights of being on an Adventures by Disney tour is checking out the Jim Henson Studios, which we're here right now, and let's go inside.
We have a very brilliant performer. His name's Andrew. He's a puppeteer. Actually, he was a puppeteer in a little show called Disney Junior. Right. So I want to just brag on him for a second. I mean, he was crouched underneath the stage on this little stool that had wheels on the bottom and like a little hydraulic lift. So when you were watching Disney Junior live on stage and characters would pop up through the floor, this guy was rolling around underneath the stage, choreographed, completely choreographed, popping up at the right time, changing puppets, etc., etc. And now here he is giving us a presentation. So big round of applause.
I would love to introduce you all to DJ. He is from a little known project called Animal Jam in the early 2000s. So if you take a look around in the space, actually we have some fun little word party. It is a CGI show, but it is also, it uses two different types of puppetry. So there's a live puppeteer with dots all over, and they are performing, walking around, right? And the computer is actually capturing their performance as they are performing live. And then there's a secondary performer that's assisting them.
Big Bird, which was an innovation. I love this story. But what was his name? Yes. So it was Big Bird's was articulated with his right hand, right? He was animated as left hand. The right wing was wired to his body, so it didn't just float around. Same with a bear, correct? And there was a monitor inside the costume because there was cameras in Big Bird's face so that he could see where he was going. And then the human embodied the bottom part of the character.
You do certain things such as like eye blinks, or you can raise an eyebrow with this finger, right? Or you can move the eyes around so it's just specifically looking around. So I think that's one of the coolest things. We also have Cornelius, he was part of a Disney Plus show called Earth to Ned. And he is what we call he is a live hand puppet. So this one specifically requires two performers. There's someone who is using their hand to puppeteer Cornelius' mouth and one of the hands, and then they have a secondary puppeteer with the other hand. Now the assist is always there just to assist. You're not there to make the big motions, you're not there to eat the cookies, right? You let the main performer take on that role. And then here we have DJ Panda, and he's known as your standard hand and rod puppet. So someone like DJ Panda, so tiny, so cute, just able to puppeteer by
So
one
sassy. I've been here before. I've met you. You're sassy.
It's the weather. It truly is. And we use him for like live stage shows. There's his other friends are used on a show called Puppet Up, which is a puppet improv show in which there's two shows in one. So you can watch the puppeteers perform live right in front of you, being silly with a rack full of puppets that they just grab. It's improv, so you just grab whatever you like. And then you have a secondary show using the camera monitors. Now, Jim Henson way back when decided, you know what? Let's get rid of that brick wall, right? Let's just use this as the base. Use the actual television as the theater, right? So, Jim Henson is focusing right at the camera. And the only way to achieve that is to have a monitor with you at all times. So when we're puppeteering for something like Sesame Street or the Muppets, we have cameras at all times or monitors so that we can watch our performance live.
Actually wants to count to 10 for you. Ready? Okay, Becky, let's count to 10 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look down at them. Look down. Look down. There you go. Oh, stop leaning. You're not the Tower of Pizza. Great. 5. Wait, look at them. Look at the eyes. There you go. 6, 7.
You gotta open your mouth twice for that one.
7. There you go. 8, 9, 10. Ta-da!
You'll notice when you look around, there's little pockets of all kinds of creatures. Look at that guy. I wonder where he's from. What do you think about Jim Henson Studios?
It's so cool. To watch them puppetry in person is incredible.
Things what they think it looked like. So this is little schoolhouse. The schoolhouse is more administration. The barn really is the barn. That's a historical landmark because that's when we saw the movie. That's where Jim Henson was making Jim Henson. That's where Charlie Chaplin was making some of his set pieces and props. And that was the home to the creature shop. They have now since then moved over to Burbank, which is the lab. And that's where a lot of the film was processed when Charlie Chaplin was here in those early days.
How can you get this tour, Sandy?
So only if you make a reservation with Adventures by Disney, Southern California, can you come onto this property.
This is really cool. And it was the original home of Charlie Chaplin Studios.
It's so cool.
Besides the puppet studios, they even have, of course, their own recording studio. Behind those doors is Henson Recording Studio, and you may have heard a song that was recorded in there.
We are the world.
That's right. Sing it up, Sandy.
One of my favorites.
We Are the World was recorded right behind those doors. But yeah, maybe I should go in there and record something.
That would be cool.
You can rock the world. Even puppeteers gotta eat. Curious what they do eat at the Backstage Kitchen? You can get your breakfast, you can get burgers, you can even get a pizza burger. We are getting ready to check out Brian Henson's office. It's right behind us, Sandy.
Yes, I cannot wait to see it.
And the original owner was Charlie Chaplin himself, his office.
Goes way back.
Let's go inside.
Ta-da!
What'd you think?
I loved it. It's so quaint and it's just so super intimate. You would never guess that this was an actual live studio set.
Yeah, for all the big productions that they do, I still can't believe I got to see Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh my god. And did you hear who's actually here while we are?
Who's that?
AC/DC.
They're here somewhere? What are we waiting for, Sandy? Why are we leaving? We gotta go explore. I want to be thunderstruck.
Yeah.
If you haven't hit that like and subscribe yet,
What you waiting for?
because you really never know where we're gonna end up next. But I will tell you, if you're watching this video, stick around because we got a lot more coming from Adventures by Disney. Be sure to make each and every day, including those with some masters of puppetry, an adventure that rocks. We're more than happy to help you give free planning, advice, tips, and so much more to make your trip as magical as possible.
And you don't just get one person helping you with your trip, you get the both of
Looking
us.
for more fun photos and maybe little mini videos that we didn't include in this video you're watching now?
Be sure to check out our TikTok, our Instagram, and our Facebook pages.
And we're going to put those links also in the description down below.